My name is Kilroy the Red, and welcome back to Midday Trucking. We are once again here in Snowrunner, British Columbia. So, we might get some multiplayer. We might get some multiplayer help. We might not. We'll see. We'll find out. Who knows? Do I want to run 2 trucks, or do I just want to run 1 truck twice? Up and back. I think I want to run 2 trucks. Okay. We're going to run... Where's my... Oh, the 12 is already sitting out there. Alrighty. Swing that back end around. Easy does it, or just send it, fuck it. You have lost option privileges. There we go. Over the rickety bridge. Sploosh. Bonk, bonk. Just lock pull that nose up out of the mud. There we go. Yeah. Yep, buddy. Yeah, there we are. We don't want a full send straight down the hill. Easy does it there, big fella. Churn, churn, churn through the mud. Oh, hello. Shit. Which don't work when the engine's off. Oh, I guess he, well, we'll see what this guy's all about. Hello! So far, so good. Hang on one second. If you don't mind. Alrighty, so. Get your game invite.
Sweet.
Hopefully multiplayer works well for us. It should. Bouncy, bouncy. Gotta be easy on some of these rough-ass roads. Oh well, I'm 3/4 of the way done with it. So. If there's a truck that you would like to drive, just let me know, and I will take a minute to haul it out of storage for you. Lord, these roads are rough. Well, I've got all the tasks done. So it's just the contracts. I've got some active that are constrained here in Duncan Bay. So you can either hop into the P12 and go grab a load of medium logs and bring it to the sawmill, or you may select any other contract you like. I'll just clean up some of my trucks and trailers that I had left over from the other episode while you're thinking. This is not the direction I want to be going. We may have one other, so we'll see if this causes us problems or not, but I've got the world limited to 3. Good afternoon. So far, so good. So you feel like being part of a YouTube episode, eh? You know, such as it is. No worries. Yeah, that's pretty much basically just what my YouTube channel is just me playing the game and trying to be mildly entertaining to the viewers, but mostly it's just playing the game. Found a contract that piqued your interest there, Monkey? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. So, Nemo, or would you prefer nobody? Yeah, I think Nemo is a little bit more personal. Would you like me to spawn you a truck, or would you prefer to use your own? No worries. Yeah. Oh yeah, Twin Steer is definitely my favorite mud bogger. I just can't deal with the high range gearbox. It's too damn fast. I mean, if you can handle it, more power to you. Hopefully you can get into the game. Sure, sure. Yeah, this is the new Season 10 map. Oh, it is. There are some truly punishing zones, especially for the tip steer. Yeah, if you look on the map where I am there, Monkey, there's a truck with a crane parked here for a very specific reason. Oh, it's very raw because it's not so much that it's a tight turn, it's that you've got conflicting angles to the left and right, and it just wants to roll the truck over. Oh, somebody's in the garage. Nice. Well, you're welcome to take your pick of any contract that's currently active. Yeah, the ones that I've currently accepted should keep you here in Duncan Bay, so you don't have to worry about going through a gateway. Right. I think Monkey's working on humanitarian aid. Yeah, he's still at the garage, so he hasn't gone anywhere. Oh, is that a phone call? I'm getting a phone call. Give me a second, guys. Alrighty. I'm back. Nope. Made it. Just made it right. Just made it past you. Did I leave scouts in the way? Okay. Yeah, I'll move. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, they're out just so that, you know, I will occasionally strap a scout fuel trailer to the back of a big truck, so you need the forklift to lift it on and a scout truck to buy it from the trailer. Yeah, not now that the ferry's open. Yeah, with the ferry open, it's kind of just... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the other route, the alternate route has 2 broken bridges and a road washout that you run a bypass. Road washout you run a bypass, and did we also and a rock slide that we had to clear on that's the alternate route that you're so careful. Oh, I'll just bring out the Azov 7 with the big crane, and we're good to go. Well, the cargo containers don't actually weigh that much. You can lift an oversized cargo with a loading crane. I've done it. It's just barely long enough to get it in position is the thing, but it'll lift it. Yeah, so the cargo containers don't actually weigh that much in the grand scheme of things. They're just, big. Their main challenge is not so much tonnage they add to the truck, but the fact that they raise your center of gravity up so high. Yeah, the twin steer is kind of goofy in that regard, because I think it's that the center of gravity as coded in the game is technically above the frame, above the bed of the truck. Right. Right. Well, that's definitely. The twin steer actually floats, which it shouldn't, because that should be the heavier end. But well, the reason why the center of gravity is artificially back as far as it was is because with natural center of gravity and rear-wheel drive only, the truck would have been immovable in the game without a load on. because the real one is built for, you know, the American roadway system. And it's not built, it was never most of the American trucks were never intended for deep backcountry off-roading and booney bogging. They were there for off-highway use, which is just a fancy way of saying dirt roads that are poorly maintained, but are still technically roads. Right. You know, so that's the thing is it was never actually meant to go fording through the mud and climbing hills and breaking trails. You know, so that's why the game devs, you know, coded it such a way, because if you don't have the center of gravity further back on the rear tires, it can't move in the game. So you've got, and so it's got the weird artifacts of where its center of gravity is technically outside of its own hitbox, and its back end is heavier than its front end. Had they included the all-wheel drive kit in the base game, then they probably wouldn't have needed to go funky with the center of gravity modifications, and they probably could have made it a more faithful representation to real life. As far as I'm understanding, the Western Star did offer an all-wheel drive package for the twin steer, but it was expensive, and most people didn't actually have a need for it, because it was most of the time, because the purpose of the twin steer in real life is large it's oversized cargo items into mostly civilized area. It's you know, like oil, it's an oil field kind of rig. You know, it's mostly going over just flat, smooth terrain, basically flat, smooth terrain, and following pre-established roads. It's not forging ahead through the wilderness. It's supplying oversized equipment and machinery to an already established, you know, outpost. Yep, that happens. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there is technically logs under, there's a log path under that where your truck is. Where'd you, oh yeah, that. Yeah. The pathway is off to the right, and it's much smoother than trying to go straight through. Do you think your Ford can get it out, or do you want me to bring out the Kenworth? Sure. Well, just let me know if you want something heavier. You know, you haven't played this map yet, so it means you haven't played with the new Kenworth or the new Mac. Yeah. Sure. I know, right? Well, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go around the twin steer on the log path with the Ford. Or backwards, that works. Mm-hmm. So, do we want to work through the night, or do y'all want me to skip to morning? I prefer not driving in the dark, but I'm amenable to, you know, I'm amenable to my guess. There we are. Daylight! The fact that 6 a.m. actually has sun up on this map is one of my favorite aspects of it. There's a couple of the other maps that are, I think it's like they're the autumn maps, that 6 a.m. is still dark, and it's like the sun doesn't actually come up till like 9 a.m. It's like, son of a bitch. Depends on the time of day, time of year. Right. Yikes. I think I'm gonna. Well, we seem to be running the three of us, no problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel my post. And people are chomping at the bit. So. There we go. I probably should not have stopped in this exact spot. All right. Well, let me get this load of medium logs delivered, and then I will come be an anchor for you. Something heavy that you can winch to. That's worth a try. Instantly smashes your suspension. Anybody else getting frame rate issues? Is it just... Okay. I mean, it was just kind of running... It was just being stuttery is all. Right. There we go. Okay. Not tip over. That's good. Good truck. Good heavy duty truck. Yes. It costs you $750 a trip, but yes. Yay, cheat mods. Well, there's the money truck and trailer mod is specifically set up to generate you money, because you buy the trailer that has a negative purchase price, and then you delete the trailer. But it's not even a matter of figuring out, it's literally in the mod description. Right. That's the other way of doing it. But yeah, you pull out a trailer, you know, you buy a trailer that has a negative value, and then you just delete the trailer. So he's got the 1 million trailer, the 100,000 trailer, and the 10,000 trailer, and you can kind of fine tune your money where you want it. So he's got both positive and a negative value trucks and trailers, so you can bring your money up or down as you see fit. Oh, son of a bitch. I drove right through the sawmill without unloading. Wow, I did the dumb. And you're not that far away from a service point. There's like 3 of them on this map. Oh, I know. And it's frankly hilarious how big the damn thing actually is. Did. Yeah, it does. They were available back in the 60s. There was one guy on the Snowrunner subreddit who found one. Yep. Well, the other thing is the the Lodestar, the International Scout. You know, that's a 2-ton truck. You know, that's not a 1-ton pickup. That's a 2-ton light commercial truck, and we consider it a small Scout or a medium-sized Scout. Well, this game is really shit at, like, you know, demonstrating just how fucking big these trucks are. You know, I'm currently driving the P12. The tires are 61 inches. That means the wheels are 5 feet tall. But they don't look like, but on the truck here and in, you know, riding around the world, they don't look like they're 5 feet tall. They look like they're the same size as the tires on my pickup truck. You know? Do I need to get the big crane? No, they can't. No. 359. Yeah, it's technically 359. Yeah, there's a stop point that they cannot pass, and you don't start at the stop point. Yeah, in real life, that you know, whether or not it's actually coded to be 359 as opposed to 360 degrees in the game, I don't know. In real life, that kind of crane is called a 359 degree crane. because the, you know, the block that is the stop point has a physical size, and so it has, you know, it occupies a portion of the swing. That's what she said. No, it really doesn't. It's almost easier to just kind of set it on the truck, let go of it with the winch, and nudge it around with the boom arm. Because he can just recover the forward. Well, the P12 was able to claw its way through the path that the twin steer could not. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Let's... Yeah, never mind the fact that it has a trailer hitch modeled. No, it's a clevis pin type and not a pintle hook. So that socket with the vertical pin down there below the winch, that's the hitch. You know, the Tatarin has the same thing. So. Yep. Okay, I need construction, rig, semi-trailer. Do I want to go nutsy Fagin and use the Kenworth on it? Or do I want to drive the Boar? Or do I want to drive... What do I want to drive? The Gorby 4 was supposed to be one. Was supposed to be the Russian knockoff of a Baja Bug. You're right, because it's Eastern Bloc, but it's my understanding that that model of car in real life was a Bug knockoff. It's probably because it's really difficult to code in this game engine. You know, it's not that Baja, you know, Baja bugs are most typified by being light, agile, and fast. three things that this game engine isn't actually good at dealing with. Well, it's fast and not top speed, but acceleration. Only if you're some kind of pleb that you're running your engine stock. I don't know of anybody that took the time to actually baja their bug and didn't upgrade the engine. Fair enough. Well, so am I. You know, I used to live next to the, well, not next to, I used to live within close driving visit. When I was in Sacramento, there was a Volkswagen performance shop basically in my neck of the woods. And yeah, so they would take your classic Beetle with your 30 and 35 horsepower engine and soup it up, and so you would now be pushing 100, 120, 150 horsepower out of it. No. Not with the original block. It's like you've got all new engine, but the point is they've got drop-in replacements that, you know, I think up to 150 horsepower for the truly insane people. Well, I mean, 150 horsepower out of it in a car that weighs 800 pounds? No, maybe. Yeah. The engine and transmission are the two heaviest things on the car. They weigh more than the body. Did somebody have some problems with their fuel truck? Yeah, when I came in, the thing hadn't physicsed properly, so it was the front axle was gone. It was, you know, it was ass up in the air, ass over tea kettle, and when I got close, the physics activated, and now it's you've got on my screen one of your the right front tire is still stuck in the rock. It's a physics glitch, I think. Let me try and give you some. Yeah, you've got a tire in the dirt. Oh, now it's popped out. There we go. You gonna go ahead of me? Go ahead of me. Let me get out of the way. MK38 is a decent truck. I'm just a little disappointed that they had to make it had to make the add-on selection into a separate vehicle. Right. I mean, if you don't take the, you know, before it had add-ons available, it made perfect sense for it to be a dedicated use truck, because you get it for free in Alaska, and it's, you know, All it is a cargo bed, but it's a really, really good truck. It's like hands down one of the best, you know, mud trucks that you can get, that you get just handed to you. You know, so from a game progression standpoint, you know, before the DLCs are considered, it, you know, makes sense. But after the DLC, I don't remember which DLC it was. Was it Season 2 or Season 3 that added the civilian? Don't remember. Well, no, it was well, it wasn't a season. It was added to the base game when a season was released. That's why I'm saying it's with a season, because while it wasn't technically part of the season, it was the same release schedule. It was the same update. Monkey, what are you headed for? Oh. Fun stuff. Where did you leave it? Okay. I mean, that definitely checks out. I'm just not seeing it on the map. No, that's what I'm saying, is I'm not seeing the truck icon on the map. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, it's another civilian. I'm sensing a theme with this man. That's a good truck. Well, it is the third fastest truck in the game, so. Yep. The Royal BM17. That's what the code divers say. And then, of course, tip steer is number 2. Then I believe the Caterpillar CT600 series, those two of them are tied for spot number 4, and I forget what number 5 is. What truck are you driving? Yeah, it's number 2 in the game. It's the second fastest truck in the game. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, now I have the most experience with high-speed running in this game on the mod map Highway Holland, because you've actually got some clean, smooth roads and some hills that you can go down and get. Oh, I loved it. It was a good map. Which zone was that? Oh, did you play Highway Holland, the base one, or the region? Okay. Right. Well, the region is just an expansion of Highway Holland, so the base map is still the same. He just reorganized some of the cargo locations and the quests to better suit the format in the region. I played both. I played the base one because I didn't know the region was available. Otherwise, had I just played the region. But, so you're talking about that. You're talking about that backwoods section where you get to the 2 logging camps, where you go to the 2 logging camps at. Now, I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking. Let's see. Do I really want to go this way, or do I want to go? Yeah, I think I actually want to go the other direction. Oh, yeah. What happened? Digging so many ruts in this person's front yard, turning this monstrosity of a truck and trailer around. Well, I mean, yeah, the Ontario was quite enjoyable. So I'm wondering, I'm kind of looking forward to number 11, which is, I think, is going to be a 4 map. Should be a 4 map zone. 4 map region, so that should be some big stuff. Though I don't, we haven't heard any details about it. I think Sabre has the theme planned, but I don't think they've got anything else like set, decided on yet. Well, the other thing is you do that is you just hand off the cargo to different trucks along the path. Well, but the thing is, no. What I'm saying is that if I've done this. I have done this kind of thing where you don't have a garage local, so you got to truck the, it's like you need chain tires to get from the garage to where you need a truck with mud tires. So you have a truck that has chain tires to handle the snow area, towing the mud tire truck into position. It's a massive logistical setup ahead of time, but that's kind of what you need to do. got my ass caught on. No. Just dragging it through the mud. That's what's my problem, is trying to drive over a rock. Mr. Winch Point, please. What have we got? There we go. That gets the back end of the trailer up and over that ridge. Sure. Right. I may not have picked the exact best route for this truck. Damn. Yeah. Well, you could try the session code, but if that doesn't work, I guess we'll have to just call it a day. So, manage party. We have a session code of X9Q50. Go. Okay, where do I want to go? You know, yeah. Basically just up between... probably go up between the buildings. That way. I'm gonna head up towards where Monkey is currently on his side. Alright, well, it was fun while we had you. Sure. Alrighty, you have a nice night. Yeah. Alright, sit tight, Monkey. I'm coming with a mission trailer, but I'll be there eventually. Well, my route is taking me past you anyway, so. I mean, you're the one who didn't look through the extra stages of the mission. I know mine, the one I'm working on, Drilling Station Accident, has got 2 stages. And I'm going to need a completely different truck set up for the second stage. Actually, come to think of it, what is that second stage? It's 2 metal beams to the reservoir, which is there. Actually, could join myself with the Tatra Phoenix there. It has been parked over here. As it dropped some stuff off, basically, in this area, so it's been parked over here sitting, waiting to pick up a metal beam from this location. Yeah, and I'm coming up it. Yeah. Find yourself a wide spot. I'm gonna I'll try and get past you. Well, I just now transitioned into the 605. I was in the Phoenix down at the bottom of the hill. Try and swing a little wide. Swung too wide, hitting the rocks. No, I've got my roof rack. I'm having troubles getting my front end to come over. These hills are getting even the king to struggle. Goddamn rocks. No traction on these frickin' rocks. There we go. Well... Come on, magic tires, do your thing. Magic tires. What am I? Oh, okay, that's what I centered on. Come on, you. Drag those wheels up and over. Alrighty. You might want to turn around. There we go. There we go. Run off the cliff now. Sure. Trailer's a little high centered. Right, let me see if I can get a winch on something solid. There we go. Finally found the solid tree. Just got to get past the breakover point. All right, I'm hooked. Ow! wasn't able to get around the tree. Wasn't able to swing. Should I? Nah, I'm gonna try and swing out and around. Stop going to the damn trees. Yeah, it's going to the tree. You know, the winch is being unreliable. Maybe push would be good. Let's see, am I going the right direction? Yes, well, there's only one option with this road. Well, I think I'm off the mountain now, and I think I'm good now. If you want to grab grab the Phoenix and bring it up behind. Okay, sure. I mean, it's either one. Sure. I made it to the railroad track, so I think it's going to be pretty smooth sailing for me out to the destination. Those look like squishable trees. Squish, squish, squish the trees! All the way to a halt. Hey, are the weather effects synced in this game? I've got a light rainstorm going on right now. How about you? Okay, they seem to be. Okay, where is it? Ah, there it is. That's where it goes. Looks like they want me to back the trailer in. Alright, I shall oblige. Yep. Yeah, probably. God damn it. There we go. Finally got the trailer to come around so I can actually push it up into its spot. This damn thing is fighting me. It's got better purchase on the ground than I do. No, seriously, it's wedging against my frame, and I'm unable to pivot around the kingpin. It's just forcing my truck to slide sideways. Now, the high saddle on the 605 is not high enough. Well, that's another thing. There shouldn't be a difference between high saddle and low saddle. They should just be different saddle heights. It should still be the same trailers, because fifth wheel hitch is fifth wheel hitch. Okay, I'm running low on fuel, and this trailer is driving me bonkers. Okay, I am going to apply some percussive maintenance. Oh, that sucks. Percussive maintenance! That didn't move nearly as much as I wanted it to. You gonna try and get back in, or are we calling it a night? Alrighty. I don't know if this is actually achieving me anything. Session code is X9Q50. Come on, actually swing around, you fuck. Boy. There we go. Cutscene! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, cutscenes are my favorite part of the game. Well, it's the, you know, to have a tangible effect on the world. Actually, let's grab the Phoenix. We'll drive it up. In theory, it should be able to, Oh, you're at the garage. Just grab a metal beam and come over to the, from the garage. I'm in the Phoenix. Oh, you want to grab the, oh yeah, let me grab the trailer. I'm in the Phoenix. Let me grab that trailer for you. Yeah, I'm headed to the oil refinery. I'll need a second metal beam at the oil refinery, so grab any old flatbed and a metal beam out of the railway station there at the garage. And head over directly. I'll pass the trailer to you. Or I will drop it at any point on the map along my route, if you would prefer. Sure. Near that turn off. Let me crest this particular rise, and I'll see on the map where it needs to go, and I'll drop it at my the closest point on my route to it. Sure. I do not have adequate traction on these rocks with my mud tires, which is kind of stupid. More traction is more traction. There's no way you have a tire that has worse traction on one than it has, and where it has better on the other. More traction is more traction. The real world trade-off is more traction equals lower durability. That would have been the better way of doing it. The higher traction tires pop easier. You know what I mean? You doing support local? No, not support local business. Here it's the humanitarian aid. Yeah, one metal beam. I've got one metal beam in the Phoenix. He'll be coming from the refinery with your truck. So yeah, I'll set mine there. Set the trailer down there for you. Well, at least you're right next to the garage. Yep, I know that feeling. Gotta get the trailer winch in on this. I think I know the spot you're talking about. So what's your opinion of the Phoenix? It's an interesting experience. It's an 8x8 that's all-wheel steer. Yep, step deck. That's gonna give you. That's gonna be a challenge. And with the lowered ground clearance of the step deck, it's going to be quite a few things that meet that criteria. I tend to prefer just the standard blue flatbed. Just 2 slots. You could have just had a flatbed truck. Well, at least you're honest. That's good. Well, you made it past the devil corner, so. Yeah, the devil corner really only is a supreme problem for the twin steer. All right, this should be a decent spot for the trailer. Yeah, because you'll be coming up the road from the oil refinery, and you just grab the trailer and head on down the switchback to your destination. And if you don't want to drag that step deck along, like I'll let you have the Phoenix if you want to give it a try. Yeah, it'll be easier to drag the curtain side. It's on wheels. It's on wheels all the way around. Give her the pins! If you turn on drilling station accident, it should. Low and slow. I hear you roaring around the corner. Nice. Cutscene! Bingo. Let me fill up the Phoenix for you. Humanitarian aid. Oh yeah, you're having fun over there, aren't you? So, do you want me to finish humanitarian aid, or do you want to? No worries. I mean, you can either use your... You're welcome to use your civilian on it, or you can use the Tatra Phoenix here. So that thing won't actually tow the curtain side. You can drag it, but you can't tow it. Yeah, but the curtain side is a pintle. Yeah, you need the 750 if you're going to actually tow the trailer tow the curtain side with a Scout. Okay, not gonna get around the Freightliner too easily. Gotta get these trucks and trailers home. Mostly I gotta get these trailers home so I can get the money back out of them. Oh, you're in the Lodestar? Yeah. Funny little engine sound it's got, but... Oh, yeah. Well, third fastest truck in the game, it did better. The other day, there's a shortcut down to the garage and train yard from this route. Let's see if I can remember where it actually is. Yeah. That's good. There's a... You drove... Oh. You didn't grab the trailer. No, you didn't grab the curtain side trailer. I'm seeing it on my map. I'm showing it stationary. Yep. Okay. The other thing is you drove past a scout fuel trailer from the refinery to get to the curtain side trailer. So the fact that you don't have fuel is entirely on you. Heck, I even offered to fill you up before you left the refinery. Yep. I'm not remembering where there was a sketchy ass shortcut down this mountain. But I can't remember where it is. I found it by accident because I was, bringing cargo this direction on this route, and kept rolling the trucks, kept having problems, and one truck, I was convoying two trucks together, and one truck, was, moved into rescue position, and then it was just kind of stuck in a position where it couldn't do anything but go down this really sketchy goat path. Nice. Well, that's what the recovery option's for. But yeah, if you got the pickup box, you've got some amount of fuel. Support local businesses. That's 3 slots of cargo. I think that's a job for the Kenworth. Have you seen the Kenworth up close? Yeah, it's one of the few trucks in this game that actually feels big. Which... Right? Oh, that's I remember where this sketchy route is. It's right here! Bit more of a stream bed than an actual path. Thread the needle. What am I hitting? I've struck something, but I... Fuck if I know what I'm actually hitting. Have a stump underneath my axle here somewhere? Oh, yep, that's what it is. The fucking stump right underneath my axle. Right underneath my gas tank. Yep. Alright. It's directly underneath my center. I got... Hang on, I'm just gonna recover the truck. You grab the trailer. See if you can yank the trailer through. Uh-huh. Okay, if overkill was the answer to everything. Bring out the only truck with a worse turning circle than the Bismarck. Oh, we got the axles of the trailer hooked on that same stump. Actually, I think it's the rear bumper of the trailer. The axles phased right over it. Yep, you hit a stump. There's quite a few in this location. Oh, I've got an idea. Ta-da! And it's completely upside down. driven the forklift? I don't remember which zone it's from. I think it was added in Yukon with the 77G. Alright. Open the menu and go to forklift fast mode. That'll give you control over the boom and the forks. And you hold down the left bumper to act. There you go. It's a telehandler, so you can extend and retract too. You'll figure it out. It's a little heavy for that forklift. Yeah, so that hop in your truck and spawn a scout fuel carrier. No, what I'm saying is transfer into the Lodestar, buy a scout fuel carrier, and that forklift can handle that scout fuel carrier like nothing. Having fun with that over there? Yep. About double the length, its current length. That little caterpillar actually makes a surprisingly good scout. Because you can take the boom off in the garage, so that it's just the truck carriage, and it's a surprisingly voracious little scout. You know, all-wheel steer and It doesn't like deep water, though. None of the Caterpillar stuff does. It happens. That's what the recovery button is for. Oh, that. You can get your own forklift. Have you done Yukon? If I may pry, what's your overall completion stat? That's weird. Huh. Right. Well, I knew that. I think it's season 2. Who was in season 2? Was it not season 2? Year 2. I think it was part of year 2. Season what? Season is Mission and Last Tamir. Cola is season 1. New Yukon is... Oh yeah, there literally is season 2. So year 1, season 2. Yukon. Then we got Wisconsin for season 3. Amur is season 4. Dawn is season 5. Maine is season 6. Tennessee is season 7. Glades is 8. Ontario is 9. And British Columbia is 10. That's where we're at. We're in British Columbia. So is Duncan Bay a real place, or is it a complete fabrication for the game? Well, the thing is just because, you know, we've got, you know, real life places, I don't think any of the map takes, I think it takes more like vibe inspiration and not actually tries to match. Like, you know, Black River in Michigan, I don't think that's actually a township in Michigan. I don't think any of the places in the maps actually exist. Brace for cutscene. Huh. Nice. Perfect. And that is all of the contracts that I had accepted. Perfect. The rest of them, at least the ones that I can accept, are all focused over in the other map. Nifty. Alrighty. And we are just over 2 hours, so that's going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming along for the ride.